Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to install that dash cam that I bought in a previous episode here on my wife's 2013 Ford Mustang GT here. And I've got about a few hours to install it, maybe 2.5 because she likes to procrastinate to go to work. Don't tell her I said anything. But it shouldn't really take too long and all that. And so let's get started. Okay, the first plan of attack is I think I'm going to mount the camera right here, somewhere right underneath here. We'll play with it for a little bit before I start running the cord to see where it's good. And then we're going to run it up here and then back behind the headliner. This part right here will be easy. Now, when we get down to this part, it's going to be difficult. Now, I thought different ways of doing it, but I think the best way is I'm going to push it back in there, which I think I can. I'm just going to be careful not to damage it and just route it. Either I'm gonna have to come over here and then come down here or go all the way around. It just depends. I'll see how I feel and how much time I got left here. And then this comes out pretty good. Plus there's a little slit here. You're just gonna make sure that when you shut the door that it doesn't get crunched. So we're gonna try this path first. I might have to put something sticky in here to keep it sticking in here, like a little double-sided tape or something. Just put a little slither and hold that in there. We'll have to see later. And then I'm going to route underneath there, and then there, right here is the OBD2. Let me see, you guys can see that a little bit. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, right there is OBD2. So that's where we got to go. Not too bad. I have a little trip there, so we'll just give it a shot. All right, so I'm going to go grab the camera, unbox it, and get it placed, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I got the camera mounted, and I want to show you right where I'm mounted, if you can see. Right underneath. Now it took me a few tries because the first time I did it, it popped off, but you got to get a good suction on it, and it may take a few times. Once you do, it's on there pretty good. And the stand, it's pretty sturdy. Right now I've just turned it on. I just plugged it in, went straight there, flipped the on switch, which down is on, so that it will start coming on, so we can take a look and see if that's exactly where I want it. I want to view the video, and I'm thinking, well, I might have to wait till we get, oh, there I am pushing buttons there. And there's that little menu I was talking about in the earlier episode where it'll take, so that is pretty cool. Keeps track of everything. I'm just gonna have to, might go ahead and route it so we get that done. And I might play with it later whenever, depending on how much time I got left to get it all set up. So let me finish routing it. I'm gonna route it up through there, and then hopefully it will stay, and then all the way back down there like I said earlier. So let's give that a shot here, and then I'll get back with y'all. Okay guys, we've made a little headway here. As you can see, I got this nicely. I gave it a little extra slack here, and I had some zip tied her. Yeah, look at that zip tie. Yeah, Freiberg would approve, I guarantee it. Plus there's more zip tie to come after here. So I've got it routed underneath here. I might have to do some adjusting later. We'll see how good it stays. I might put some double-sided tape in there for that cord. And luckily, this trim was able, you can see as it can back out pretty good ways, and I was able to run the cord all the way, and you can see it come out right there. So we are doing good, and it's only been about 20 minutes. Not too bad. Once I figured this came down real nice, easy, I was able to get the cord and just make it look in there. So it'll look like nothing was there. That's the whole goal, is to make it non-noticeable. So let me finish this up, guys. We're almost there. Well, that wasn't too bad. It only took a few minutes since I turned the camera off. I just had to pull it back out, and there was a big trough in there, and I just ran the cable inside there. Now I had to pick up a little bit on this dash so that the cable, you can see, would come out the other side, because it's a very, very tight fit, and the cable wasn't going to fit. But if you look behind it, there was a back in here, you can get through it, but you had to pick up the dash a little bit and just kind of force it through, and it would eventually gave way. So all is left to do is to zip tie this. Yes, zip ties. Anyway, zip tie this, and I think we'll be done. We'll zip tie it to itself, and then zip tie it to some wiring so it stays out of the way and my wife won't trip over it. We wouldn't want that, would we? No comments from the peanut gallery. Thank you. Alright, so let me get this done, and then we'll get her set up. Okay guys, we got her all tied in there, zip tied. Now I left a little bit of slack because I wanted a natural bend so that this cord would not you know, no damage would come from being in this tight position. So I want a nice natural bend, a little bit of slack. And let's see if I can get underneath there. And maybe you can see my zip tie wonder skills. It's probably too dark to see down there. Yep. Okay. Well, it's down there. Well, you probably see it. But anyway, zip ties, they're amazing. Anyway, so that will do it. In fact, I can flip the switch on. And voila. Ta-da! It comes on. And then we'll have to play with the settings here in a little bit and figure it all out. So, well, this is how it's been, how to install it on your Mustang. Not too bad. Took about 30 minutes or so. And it looks nice and clean, and you can't even see the cable, which is something I strive for. I'm a little probably too anal about that in a way, but I like perfection, and that I think is pretty good. Yeah, more zip ties. And so anyway, all right guys, so this has been another how to install video. On you guys can look forward to seeing some of the video here pretty soon from the camera. So in case you guys were thinking about buying this camera, we'll definitely I will definitely post some videos of some daytime, nighttime, and maybe if we get some rain here, I'll post some rainy ones here. So that'll be another video in itself. So it's been fun, guys, but until next time, later.